Hi and welcome to my channel. I am so delighted that you're connecting with me. So in this video, I want to talk about personal space. So I wrote a status, I think about 2 weeks ago, about permissions on touching somebody. So let me tell you something about me. I don't know if you've read the book of Love Languages, the way we connect with others. I am somebody who, when I like something, I want to touch it and I respond to touch and I touch people that I love and I care for. If I see your hair and I like it, I want to touch it. But do I need permission before I touch your hair when I like it? Yes, I do. Why? Because it's your hair. So I should be able to say, oh my God, I love your hair. Can I touch it? But not just invade your space by touching it. So I'm having this conversation because I had somebody touch me without my permission, and then when I raised it akaniambia okay, we were in a party alafu we were talking, we were in a circle, alafu he just started touching me, so innocently touched me, and I am so sensitive to that. I don't know you, you're touching me. It's just, I am so repulsed. Just the way it's the opposite. Really, I love being touched and touching people, and it's my love language. When you touch me and I don't know you, or you invade my space, it has like the most negative effect. I want to like break the 10 commandments. One of the 10 commandments when you touch me and I don't know you, you're a stranger. So the person touched me, and then when I said, please don't touch me, he got so offended by it and very defensive about it. Akasema, oh, you're one of those, huh? And I said, yes, I'm one of those. You do not touch me. So this was about 3 years ago. I was grown and I was able to talk and defend myself and say what I want and what I don't. But when I was 19, I was traveling to Nairobi from Eldoret, and um, my dad dropped me kwa stage akanipandisha. I think it was those days they had like small cars that would feed about, I think, 5 people. I don't know, whatever they call them, going to Nairobi. So I sat next to, at the back, who were like three of us. I sat in the middle, and then there was this man sitting next to me. And then about 30 minutes we started driving. He started touching me. I was 19. No man had ever touched me. He was touching my thighs, rubbing my thighs. I didn't know what to say. I had never, like I said, I'd never been touched by anyone, by a man. I was feeling so confused. I don't have a voice to say, please don't touch me the way I now have a voice. So I'm having this conversation for anyone who doesn't know what to say when somebody's invading your space. So this man like touched my thighs until we got to Nairobi. And then I was so confused. I was so confused. I didn't know what to say. And then I'm like, my body is responding to that touch, yet I don't want it. So it's kind of like, it was crazy. So when I got to Nairobi, he gave me his address and his telephone number. So he wrote it down. Them days we used to write it down. And then I left. I knew it was wrong, so I never called him. Of course, I never wrote him. But now that I think about it, it's like we gotta tell our children, and we gotta tell our young sisters and brothers, if somebody is touching you, what do you ought to say? Uninvited, without permission touches, what do you say? What of course I could have said is politely say, please take your hands off me. And if they didn't respect that, then I would have raised my voice and say, take my hands off me so that somebody else can hear it. And if they didn't respect that, then I would reach out and take their hands off me. And if they didn't respect that, what do? I'd probably talk to the driver or talk to somebody to help me out in that situation. But then if you're not in that situation, what do? I think you should be able to speak up. Usually when you speak up, the person who probably is innocent like me, maybe that's their love language. And when they see something, they try to reach out to them without permission. So give them a chance by saying politely, please take your hands off me. And if they meant well, and if they're well behaved, they will take off their hands off you. But if they were intentional and they were just predators, they are not gonna. You need to do something to shame them. You need to raise your voice or take their hands off you, but make sure you're shaming them. Predators hate to be shamed. So make sure you raise your voice so somebody can hear it, saying, please take your hands off me. So here you are. It is not okay to touch somebody. And then about 2 weeks ago, I was with a friend and I had gone to this Cameroonian house and we were going to consult over something. And then on our way out, I felt somebody touching me at the back. And of course, I'm grown now. I just said, is somebody touching me? And his response was, oh, kwani umeolewa? See what I'm saying? That was so annoying. As if it's okay to touch a woman who is single without their permission. No, it's not okay. If you like somebody, use your words, not your hands. Use your words, not your hands. And it's not okay to put your hands on someone without their permission. I just want to have this conversation because nobody had this conversation with me when I was younger. So if somebody is touching you, it's not okay. And you have the right to speak up and say, take your hands off me. And don't feel bad about it because those are predators. So there you have it. That's my story and I wanted to share it. I hope this helps somebody. Until next time, I salute all men who are gentlemen. So don't worry if you're a gentleman and if you're well behaved, this is not for you. But we have the responsibility to teach our daughters how to respond and to teach our sons how to respond as well. So there you have it. That's my story. I wonder what your story is. Thank you. Bye-bye.